All right, boys and girls, we're going to talk about this program that it's third party. I purchased it, so I'll put a link in the resources center down below. It's called Encore Social. I think I paid 27, maybe 37 bucks for it. And what it is, it gives you 2 years worth of done for you prompts to post for social media. It is flipping fantastic for when you are in a bind and don't know what the heck to do. Now, we talked about the VSL formula, we talked about the JK5 formula. I've given you a whole, if you're in the Become the Upline program, I've given you a whole bunch of other formulas to work through. So this is just something, it's like, bam, it's like going to be there ready for you. Let me just jump right in to my computer screen. Okay, so the program is called Encore Social. And what it is again is two years worth of prompts done for you. So a couple of things when you get into the program, and I'll drop the link here below. Step one, step two, step three, but ignore that for a second. Let's just go through the instructions. The very first thing I would do if I were you, I would watch Lindsay's first 30-minute video. This video is going to give you a deep dive on how to use the whole entire program, right? So what is the ACEs method? It stands for ACEs stands for Authority, Content, Engage, Sizzle. ACEs. Authority content, this is showing that you are a boss, you are an expert, you are an authority without an unequivocal doubt. You are the man, you are the one man of your entire space. Putting out authority content is not cocky, it's you being confident that your way is the better way. Now, you can't go doing authority content all the time because then people will think that you're cocky. So that's why the ACEs form is a good diversification process on what you can do. So connect. This is about sharing more about you and the connection to your brand. Get personable, get vulnerable. You're connecting with your audience with these types of posts. Engage. This is about action, right? By tagging others, you will bring them into your fold by sharing and asking for DMs or comments. You have your followers do something. This is more equivalent to the comment for value posts or the two-step posts that we talk about from time to time. And if you don't know what those things are, you should be in the BTU program, right? So Sizzle. This is all about selling. Sell, 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 sell. Selling is not a bad thing, right? Your followers will pass on 100% of the products you don't share. It's time to talk about what you do. Show off your work, and your audience will get a little piece of the pie. So all this together is called ACEs. It's over a 10-day cycle. So think about ACE, ACE, ACES. So you're doing a sizzle post on the 10th day, every 10th day. So you're selling something on your profile. If you're posting every single day, 3 times a month. Okay, that's this formula. There's so many formulas. It's like a buffet, guys. Take what you like, leave what you don't like. Okay. Lindsay has some additional resources here on how to repurpose content, launching, scheduling, templates, how to go viral. All of these things are amazing stuff. It's so funny. Perry 10K, I can tell you stories about that. That's for another time. But anyway, step one, okay, you want to put your start date here. I believe this is probably when I purchased it. You can format it if you're in the UK. You can format it for, instead of having the month here, you can put the day here, then the month and the year. So you can reformat that if that's your pleasure. Step two is if you're actually in a real sales cycle and you are doing you're selling an offer. I'm not talking about your MLM. You're actually selling offers on top of beforehand of your MLM. This is a really good piece for those of you guys who have their own course and you're looking for a way to indoctrinate your profile audience to buy your course. Okay. So this step two here may not be really applicable for you guys who are just directly recruiting to your MLM, which is totally cool. But it is our belief that you're leaving a ton of impact and income on the table if you're not building your own brand in front of your MLM. Different conversation, different day. Step three, posting here. And then step four, you can customize. But what I really want to draw your attention to is after you get to the start here, I want to get you to all these tabs moving here below. So let's look at the posts tab. Okay, quickly here as it changes and updates. Quickly here as it changes and updates. Okay, here is the bank of all the posts. All the posts are coming from here and they're being pulled into a content calendar that's already done for you. They break it into 4 categories, the ACEs categories. But as you scroll through here, let's see. I'll pick a random authority post as a prompt. How I became an expert in social media, how I became an expert in marketing online, how I became an expert in building my home-based business using social media. Another one, the 3 secrets to success in marketing your home-based business online. Okay. I'll keep going. How to do blank, pull a lesson from your course, how to get high engagement on your posts. Okay. I can keep going. Share a ritual or routine you practice in your business. Right. So these are our authority type prompts. Okay. And if you're following the formula ACE, every fourth day you'll get to an authority type of post. Let's look at connect, right? So I'll just pick a random one. I love following blank on social media because, and you could talk about an influencer that you follow, right? You could talk about a book, your podcast, whatever it is. Let's pick another random one. Share the why behind your business. What blank means to you. What building a team means to me. You're really connecting with your audience, right? What makes you feel like a kid again? Okay. It's funny when I'm creating content, what makes me feel like a kid again is when I'm just visualizing and thinking about all the cool experiences that I had as a kid. You could talk and riff about that. Engaging content, right? Just getting people to kind of raise their hand and comment. Okay. Where's your happy place? That could just be a post, right? You can explain where your personal happy place is and then ask the question, where's your happy place? Okay. What's the nicest restaurant you ever been to? Where was it? What did you order? Again, this is just engagement content. It's supposed to solicit likes and comments. So your algorithm is tuned up. So more traffic, organic traffic comes back to your profile. How do you feel about Mondays? Right. These are just engagement posts. And then sizzles. These are some great prompts too, right? Um, Shift a belief your potential student has. What do they need to know to take the next step with you? Okay, this is great, especially if you're on the delivery cycle, right? Now that you have your engagement and your algorithm tuned up, here is how you convert from getting just likes and comments to turning that into impact and income, right? You can have a whole post just around that, and then you can offer your course at the end, right? Or you can offer your MLM at the end. How I overcame the biggest struggle my students have. And then you can go deep into a case study of how a student used to be XYZ, but now they're A, B, and C. Okay. So you get that. Now, your launch plan, like I said, this may not be applicable to you guys if you haven't created your core offer. So I'm not really going to dive deep into this, but the resource video I'm going to give you of Lindsay, she will dive deep into this. CTAs and quotes. I've had this for a while, so all the quotes that were loaded in the bank have already disappeared. But there's some cool call to action ideas here. And then look, they go by month here, right? So September 2020, depending on where you're watching this recording here. Okay, here's how the calendar is laid out. Again, you have some resources on what to do. Okay, you can hit Command R to shuffle it into a different type of format. Connect, engage, sizzle. All right, so let's start here. Let's start on the 4th of September. Authority, connect, engage, a day off, Labor Day. Authority, connect, engage. Authority, connect, engage, sizzle. So you see the formula, right? And the prompts are literally right here in the calendar. And then when you're done, all you got to do is click the check mark and then you're done, right? You've identified that you went through this piece of content. Okay. Here are the blank things up. And I just switched the format, right? There it goes. There it goes. I keep switching the format, but you get it, right? So, and this calendar goes up until, like I said, 2 years worth of content, depending on obviously when you purchase the content. All right, so that's the training, guys. Hopefully you got some value out of it. I'll leave the link below. Again, I think this resource is, I want to say $27 to $37, somewhere in around there. There's some extra training that you get with it too. It's not just this awesome content calendar. When I purchased this training, it gave some bells and whistles. I haven't went through the bells and whistles, but for those of you guys who like to, dig in on some content and put some time into your learning, into your education, on top of the calendar tool that I have access to here when you buy that course. Again, this is completely third party. All right. You'll be getting my affiliate link. They have 8 different modulars of education here. The calendar tool, that's going to keep you on task, no bells and whistles. But as you go further down, social media analytics, how to batch create your content, the 4 different types of media. These are like, again, I breezed through it just to kind of see what was up. Pretty good. Social media powerhouse, right? My favorite tools, funnel workshops, bonus. So it has these 8 different modules if you guys are interested in stuff like that. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys. This is the ACES Formula quick deep dive training. I will leave in the next video training Lindsay's take. It's a 30-minute video of her diving super duper deep into this Encore Social program for you guys to check out. So I will talk to you when I'm looking at you. See ya later.